Hello everyone, PraiseScooter here, and welcome back to Let's Play Lost Kingdoms. Today's episode is probably going to be a bit of a shorter one, unfortunately, because we're just getting the last few things that we've been missing. This is a combination of cards that I forgot to get, or were unable to get, and some fairies that I walked right past. Red fairies, I should say. But with that, let's get started. First off, in order to get the Venom Lizard card, you have one of two options to do this. You can either go to the Plains Over a Wall, the second area in the game, and hope that the rare spawn chance will kick in and that a Venom Lizard will spawn. And with said Venom Lizard, you have to use the capture technique to capture it when it's low on health. It's kind of a luck game in order to get it that way, but it's nowhere near as bad as the other option. In order to get the last card they're missing, the Cyclops, you must get 2,100 experience for the Evil Eye card. Now, the Evil Eye card does not have an attacking move, which means you have to put it in a natural deck and do fights with it and gradually build up its experience as you fight. So it's kind of a difficult journey to get this card, but once you transforming it is the only way to get the Cyclops card. We don't see it anywhere, we don't fight it anywhere, it's not hidden under any boxes. This is just it. The only way to get it is to transform it. I've stuck with transforming the Cyclops, I've transformed the Cyclops, and I've also transformed the Venom Lizard. The Venom Lizard has two ways to transform it: either the Lizard, which we got at the very start of the game, or the Ghoul, which is the grass equivalent of the Lizard, which we also got towards the start of the game. But now we're going to make a smooth transition over to the fairies we have missed. So for the fairies we missed, one of them is actually right next to Alexander when we first meet him in his home base over in Blasoon. It's actually one of the crates just behind him, so I just missed this because I was impatient. Another one is over in Dalnock, actually right by where the cockatrice trees are that we missed in the side quest. Last stump way up in the corner, so I guess just ran past it hastily. This red fairy is actually in the church. I don't know how I missed this one, seeing as I went over here and everything. The next one is actually pretty understandable how I missed. It's right at the start of the graveyard level, like the very first thing you'll see when you walk in. These two are understandable because I was so focused on the quest, but these two fairies are right here at the end of Castle Graal. One is in that rumble pile, the other is in this rumble pile. And one last fairy that I forgot is actually back in Lumstead, right next to the final well. Once you've collected your 100th fairy, which I have collected in very out of order, I'll leave a link down in the description below on the guide I use, but remember I'm going to also post up a comprehensive guide of where every red fairy is as well. Once you have your 100th fairy, come back to the fairy house. You will be giving young Alexander quite the nice gift. Not gonna lie, I spent about an hour and a half plus looking for just fairies. That brings your total up to 100. My goodness, you brought in 100 fairies. Astounding. Here, take this card. I have more than enough fairies to do for my studies. Thank you. Do drop in again if you like a chat. He gives us the Doppelganger card. The Doppelganger card is a very, very dangerous card. Special Loving Embrace. Independent creature with 300 HP. It effectively has your stats. A strange creature that strolls nonchalantly through the battlefield until it finds a victim. It will kill the first creature it touches. Doesn't matter what health they're at. It will grab them and kill them. I have run tests on this in the past, in my youth, when I played this game somewhat religiously. It does kill the final boss. Both of them. It's a little hard to get used to the time, but also keep in mind, the first thing it touches, it can touch you and kill you as well. Something to be very mindful of when you're playing with this card. But nonetheless, it is the strongest card in the game, and it is well worth the reward for getting Nightmare Fairies. But also with that, on top of that, we now have, if we went to our inventory, we now have all 105 cards that are available in the game. So it took stupid amounts of grinding for experience, which gave us the only way to get the card. I'm looking at that big eye to Cyclops or whatever it's called. But that's it. Every single card in the game is here. There are no blank spaces. There are no gray lines. Every single card that you could possibly get in the game is hiding within this one deck. And it feels good, because when I was younger, I had this whole thing maxed out like it is right now. I had this all maxed out like you see it. And then it came up, I'm now having trouble finding it. Oh, it's like a black border card with the thing in it. Sorry, I'm trying to find the card that gave me so much grief in my childhood that caused me to never get... There it is. And because I was too dumb to know how to break the ice, this was the card I never got. Oh, yeah. Anyway, I'm not quite done with Lost Kingdoms. I'm gonna do a video where I record my final thoughts on the project in post-commentary, or I guess pre-commentary, and then I'm gonna throw up a video of me fighting the final boss and going through the credits there. So, everyone, thank you all so much for watching. Next time on Let's Play Lost Kingdoms, my final thoughts on the project, plus a run-through of the final place of the game with a god deck, quote-unquote, and also to see if there's anything extra if you complete the game with all 105 cards. I'll see you folks then.
よく来たね。